Hello, gorgeous girls and beautiful boys, men and women. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Temide Kolayo, and I am a product manager. And guess what? It's our first video in the year 2026, and that means that I need to tell you guys Happy New Year. So, Happy New Year! Welcome to 2026. Welcome to such a beautiful year. You want to show this on the yeah, she has seen everything finish. I just have the faith that it's gonna be a very beautiful year. It's gonna be a year of reward for us in Jesus' name. So yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are just joining us, where have you been? But yes, we are happy to have you here. And if you have been a subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you so much. I really, really sincerely do appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. So, yes, let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be talking about something just to set the tone for the new year. And we are going to be talking about setting your product management goals for 2026. So, it's going to be like a practical framework, and let us get into it. So, it's that time of the year where everyone is setting goals, eat the gym, read more books, learn a new language. But if you're a product manager, right, you need a different kind of goal setting framework. It is not always the same. In fact, for probably career wise, right, gym, it can be, oh, this is what I want to do. I want to lose XYZ. But for product management and even some other careers, there are some other things that you may want to do. So it's quite different, right? So it's different from every other kind of goal setting framework. So one that actually works for chaotic, fast paced role, that is what you are going to be setting. So today, right, I will be walking you through a practical framework for setting product management goals for the year 2026. So I know that probably entry level product managers, maybe you just got the role, you are resuming in 2026 this January, tomorrow. Okay, yes, I think tomorrow should be Monday, 5th of January, right? So that will be your first day, and I'm so happy to actually help you with this particular video so that will set the tone for this particular role. Why am I saying particular role that you are about to start, right? So not the vague be a better product manager stuff, but specific actionable goals that will actually move the needle on your career and your impact, right? So whether you are entry level trying to break in, mid level looking to level up, or just want to be more intentional about your growth this year, this video is for you. So it's actually for everyone, even myself. I actually noted some of those things, some of the part that I need to pick for myself this year, and I just decided to infuse some for entry level and even for mid level product managers. And let's see how we can all work together this year to do more, right? So grab your notebook, maybe some coffee, and let's set some goals that will actually stick. So the first thing we are going to be talking about is why PM goal setting is different. As a product manager, why is it different from other profession, right? So before we even go into framework, let's talk about why PM goal setting is uniquely challenging. I like it, uniquely challenging. So as product managers, we don't have a straightforward career ladder like engineers do. So an engineer can say, I want to learn three new programming languages, or I want to contribute to open source projects, clear, measurable, and achievable. But what does become a better product manager even mean? So it's fuzzy. Do you get? It's actually very, it's not clear, it's not direct. You can actually be working as a product manager for 3 years and you are still entry level. In fact, 6 years they still regard you as junior level product manager. So it's broad, and that's the problem. Plus our role is so cross functional. You are not just working alone, you are not the only one in that place that is doing everything. You are working, see, your growth is actually dependent on other people, to be honest. So we need technical skills, we need business acumen, we need communication ability, strategic thinking, user empathy, data literacy, leadership qualities. The list goes on, and it is really overwhelming. In fact, I know that at the beginning of the year now, probably your team lead or somebody, they're already thinking of what courses or what learning L&D. I mean, is that what you people could learning and development courses that you need to go and take this year? It is really overwhelming. And here's the other challenge: our work is unpredictable. It is unpredictable. You don't know what will work. You don't know what products people will like. In fact, the product that you feel like people will like is the one that they will not even like. Is the one that you feel like waiting they see for this thing, that is the one that people would actually like. So you can't plan for the CEO's quick idea that becomes a 3 month project. You can't predict when a competitor will launch something that changes your roadmap. You see if your product is even dependent on, maybe there's another company that is doing the same thing, and this year already they've done what's the strategy meeting at the end of the year, they already know what they want to do. Meanwhile, you've not even started, you can see that you are far behind, right? So that the chaos is built into the job. It is, see, it is well. So traditional goal setting doesn't quite work for us. We need a framework that is, one, specific enough to be actionable, flexible enough to handle the chaos. Three, balanced across the different skills PM need. And the fourth one is, it is tied to actual career outcomes. That's what we are building today. That's what everyone in the tech industries, actually, those are like the four pillars that everyone is trying to like just pitch their tent. Do you understand? So now the first one is the PM goal setting framework. So let's talk about it. So here is actually the one that I said this year, this is what I want to adopt, and I hope that you can also probably just fine tune it to what works for you. But this is what I'm going to be doing this year, so I'm going to walk you through it step by step. It's kind of lengthy, but it's really really helpful if you can follow through. So let me give you that disclaimer, it's lengthy, but I will break it down to the simplest form so that we can understand it. Right now, there is the 3 by 3 framework. That one is categories, 3 categories of goals. I have 3 goals per category. Then I have like total, so that would be like 9 focus goals for me this year. So the 3 categories: one, skill goals. I'm going to be doing like skill goals this year. So what capabilities will you develop? So the category 2 is impact goals. Category 1, don't forget, skill goals. Category 2, impact goals. So what outcome will you drive? Now, skill goals, it's what do I need to do for me to achieve this? Impact, okay, so after I've acquired this skill, what is it going to transform, or what is going to be the end result? What is it going to give me? Do you get? That is the impact. Then the category 3 is career goals. How will you advance your career? So after you've gotten the skill, do you want to just remain there, or what are the next thing that you need to do? So why these 3 is because great PMs need all 3. You need skill goals, you need impact goals, you need to build products. They need to see that you are working, right? And you also need career goals. You cannot remain where you are at the beginning of January, and that's where you just want to remain till the end of January. So skills without impact is learning but not delivering. Impact without skills is unsustainable success. That is just it. And skills and impact without career strategy, you are growing but not recognized for it. So this year, we don't just want to be stagnant. We don't want to have stunted growth. We want to actually advance in our career. So now let's break down each category, and I'll share examples, including my own 2026 goals. So category 1 again is what? Skill goals, right? So skill goals are about what you will learn and develop in this year 2026. What are the things that you want to learn? What are the things that I want to learn, and how am I going to develop this year? So these are the capabilities that make you better at the job. So the key principle is, don't try to improve at everything. This year I'm not doing everything. In fact, when you do everything, you do nothing. So this year I'm not going to say I'm doing this. I don't want to do everything. I just want to do what will work this year. So pick like 3 specific skills where growth would make the biggest difference. Do you understand me? So how do you choose your 3 skill goals? One, ask yourself, what skill gaps are holding me back right now? Do I have communication issue? Do I get tired when developers come and start telling me their technical terms and all of that? What are those things? What are those things that I need to? What are the gaps that I have currently in my skill box? What are the gaps that I have? Now the next thing is, what feedback do I consistently get? Maybe your lead or line manager keeps saying that, oh, you don't do this, you don't, your FRD is not up to standard, is not industry standard, is not this, is not that. You can see that there are feedbacks. Check last year, what has been said about you. I like that. So again, what's changing in the industry that I need to learn? If you're in health tech, what is going to change? Are there any reforms? Are there any policy? Those of us that we are working on tax this year, like we already know what this year, like this bass bills everywhere. So we already know what is changing in the industry that I need to learn, and what would make me 10 times more effective. What is going to make me 10 times more effective? Now the thing is, common PM skills areas to consider. So if it is technical depth, you look at APIs, databases, system design, AI and ML. That is artificial intelligence and machine learning, right? For me now, I already have like one skill like that tomorrow Monday, till Wednesday. These are the things that they've already mapped out for me to go and do. Do you get? So also we have like if it is data and analytics, we are looking at SQL, experimentation, metrics. If it is user research, now I'm helping you so that you can see where you need to focus on. If it is user research, you are thinking interviewing, synthesis, continuous discovery. If it is business and strategy, you are looking at business models, you are looking at competitive analysis, unit economics. Now if it is communication, you look at writing. So when they send mail, you don't respond very well. You just say K. Those of you that do respond, oh my god, you say K in mail, you say K in your mails, right? When you are responding to mails, or you don't even carry, you don't know how to carry people along. You have like communication issues, right? Writing, presentation, stakeholder engagement, or stakeholder management. You don't even know how to do it. When stakeholder say something, you've already fainted because you don't even know how to express yourself. If it is design thinking, you are thinking user experience, design principles. And if it is leadership, you are thinking influence without authority. I think I have a video on that. Influencing without saying compulsorily this is what you are going to do, or team building. Those are the skill sets that you need to get, right? So my three skill goal for 2026. Number one is master SQL for product analytics. I actually use Clarity, Microsoft Clarity, but this year I want to include SQL, right? So I'm going to be doing that. So specific, complete a SQL course and be able to write queries independently to answer product questions. Those are some of the things that I want to do. The second one is develop AI product intuition. I have like the like not even basic. Like I know when it comes to AI discussion, I can do that. But this year I'm going to also develop like AI product intuition because I feel like for year 2026 we are still going to be doing like a lot of AI. So now for my master SQL for product analytics, the resource I'm going to be using is mode analytics SQL tutorial, daily practice on rework data, and my time commitment is going to be like 2 hours per week, right? And it's most likely going to be weekend. So my weekend presently is looking very funny, right? So now the other one for my AI product intuition, the resources that I'm going to be using are Andrew Ng's AI for everyone, and also Study 5 AI product case studies. So those are the two resources. I already have them that I'm going to be using this year, and my time commitment for that one is like 1 hour per week for Q1 and Q2. So those are the things that I'm going to be doing. Now my third skill goal for this year, I'm giving you guys, I'm opening myself up to you so that it won't be like, oh, this one is just saying everything, what about you? So I'm actually telling you what I'm also going to be doing this year. Now become a better product storyteller. In fact, let me tell you something. When I started creating content on product management in February 2025, I realized when I was doing like what I've been able to like achieve at the end of the year, and I was looking at, oh, my YouTube channel, what has happened, I realized that I've actually not mastered, but I've started doing a lot of storytelling. Whenever I come here and I sit and I talk, I'm actually doing storytelling, explaining things in simpler terms than before I even started my channel, right? Before it's just straight to the point, this is it, this is it. But now I see that I do a lot of storytelling so that people understand what I'm saying better. And what I'm going to do again this year is become a better product storyteller. I have to master it perfectly. So I want to improve my ability to communicate product vision and get stakeholders excited. It's not like when I tell them they are not excited, but this year we are going up. Is that Tier 3? Tier 3 is like maybe we are going forward. Okay, so we are going to increase it today. So why am I doing that? I have good ideas, but sometimes I just leave people alone. Like, do you understand? They say yes, but sometimes they look at me as if they don't understand and they want me to break it further. So yes, that is why I'm going to be doing that. And what are the resources I'm going to be using? Made to Stick by Cheap and Dan Eat. I hope that is correct. Heat, I think so. And I'm also going to be using Practice Presenting Monthly. Those are like the two resources that I'm going to be working with this year. So now notice what makes this good goals, right? Notice what makes these good goals. One, they are specific, not vague. I already have everything. In fact, under these goals, I just don't want to like go into more details. I have like the specific, I have why, I have how I will measure them, I have resources, and I have my time commitments to each of my skill goals this year. Do you understand? So it is measurable success criteria. There are measurable success criteria on all of these things. Clear why behind each one. I have why I want to do that. I'm not just going because everyone is doing it. I'm not just doing AI because everyone is doing it. Do you understand me? Now there are like concrete resources and time commitments. I already know what I want to do. I've gone online to research what are the resources that I need for this particular thing, and I have those that I want to use this year. So it is realistic. I'm not trying to learn 10 things at once. I've already picked what I want to do. Out of the skill, it's just two. In fact, if I feel like the first material that I open is the best, I will skip the second one. Do you understand? So your turn. You should choose your own skill goals. Think about these questions. What's one technical skill that would make you more effective? What's one analytical or research skill that you need? And what's one soft skill, probably communication leadership, that would unlock more impact? So you write down your three skill goal, make them specific, give each one a clear how I'll measure success statement. Now the category two is what? Impact. The first one is skill, right? Now the second one is impact, and impact goals are about what you will achieve and deliver this year. The other one is learn and develop. This one is achieve and deliver this year. So these are outcomes, not activities. The key principle here is focus on results that matter to the business and users, not just featureship. You know that I'm always saying is so that any organization that they are looking at me like, oh, does she like the business? Yes, I like businesses. I like organizations. So it's not about just we want to. It's not users alone. No, I like business. I like organizations. So if you all right, do you get me now? So it's about your organization and also about your users. So don't focus on the users while neglecting your organization. Nope, we don't do that here. So the difference between activity and impact: activity is ship 10 new features. Impact is increase user retention by 15%. I'm always saying this. I'm always citing this as examples in all of my videos. So activity, conduct 20 user interviews. The impact is identify and solve the top 3 user pain points affecting conversion. Can you see the difference between activity? Activity, hey, there is something that they say like activity is you just showing that I'm doing something. They can see that I'm okay. Probably they want to dig something. They can see that you are with the shovel and you are just doing something. But impact, that place that you started digging since morning, nothing has, it's not deep. It's not deep. You are just there. You are just showing muscle. Do you understand me now? So can you see the difference? Impact goals are about outcomes, not just doing things. So how do you choose your 3 impact goals? Look at your product's biggest challenges right now, your company or team OKRs for the year, key metrics you are responsible for, user problems that need solving, and common. And I think that then you should also look at common PM impact areas. So what are some of the areas that you want to concentrate on? Growth metrics, product quality, efficiency, and innovations. Those are the parts that I really want you to focus on this year. So what are going to be, what are the 3 impact goals for me this year? I'm just going to run through them. So I'm going to be doing improve new user activation by 20%. I actually have a product that I'm currently working on, and this January I know it's going to be like back to back. So what I want to do this for the first quarter is to improve new user activation by 20%. My customers should not struggle when we are onboarding them. That is one thing I want to do this year. So how will I achieve this? Redesign onboarding flows based on user research, run experiments on key steps. So those are the things that I want to do. And the timeline, like I said, is just Q1 to Q2. So I want to do Q1 to Q2. Now the second goal for me, the second impact goal for me will be launch a breakthrough feature that drives differentiation. That's what I want to do. We already have like a feature requirement of document from XYZ people, but I feel like, okay, how is it going to still make life better for my users, for my customers that are coming? What are we going to do to be different from what every other person are doing? So how will I measure it? There is like sales team adoption, customer feedback is good, competitive win rates. Those are the things that I'm going to be tracking this year. And the timeline is for the whole of this year, because this product is going to run. It's not just something that was conceived internally. It is actually run by the government of the country. So I feel like this is going to go for like the whole year. So it's like full year, and probably we've even tried to, it's actually going to go live very soon, right? But it's going to be something that we keep building on for the whole of the year. Now the third one for me is reduce critical bulk counts by 60%. I worked on the products last year, and because it was actually a very funny product, you know, when you are taking a product for somebody and so many documents are not intact, and this is just happening, and you are the one that is now working on everything to just make sure that everything is in the same space, right? So for this year, what I'm going to do is every product I'm going to handle this year, right, I'm going to ensure that we reduce critical bulk count by 60%. So timeline for me is to achieve this by target, let's say Q4, right? So that is just this. Now what make these good impact goals? One, they are tied to specific metrics. Again, all of these things I just want to rush through them. I have like specific, I have why, I have how I will measure those things and how I will achieve them, and also my timeline, like I said, but I just don't want to bore you with that. Those are the things you can also pick those things. So now let's look at it again. You have the impact, you have the specific, you have the whys, you have how you will achieve them, and you also have how you are going to measure them. Do you understand? So those are the things that I'm going to be doing on each of my steps this year. Do we get now? So I said what makes this good impact goals. The first one is they are tied to specific metrics, they align with business priorities, they are achievable but ambitious, and they have clear timeline. Those are the things. So I have influence over the outcome even if I can't control it completely. So those are the things that I'm going to be doing this year. So if you are not yet a PM or you are in a junior role, your impact goals might look different. So things like, oh, successfully ship my first feature end to end, it is fine, right? You just look for things that you can do at your level. Take ownership of one product area and improve its key metric. You are fine with that too. You can also decide that you want to build strong relationships with engineering and design partners. That is also fine. It is at the level that you are, and I'm not saying it is actually very beautiful. I mean, I'm the one actually listing them. So ask yourself to, it's your turn. Look at what you want to do. Now let's go into the third category. I don't want to bore you, and I don't want to, because it's actually very lengthy, like I said, but let's go into third category so that we can quickly wrap this up. Now the third category is career goals. You see this one, I will fight you if at the end of this year, not even at the end of this year, if at the end of the first quarter of this year, you've not done anything, I'm going to be so pissed at you. You cannot be doing everything while neglecting yourself. I think that is where me, I'm always fighting people. You cannot be doing everything and you yourself, you are just there, you are stagnant, you are not improving. No, nothing, no growth. You are growing others, you are not growing yourself. No, it's not allowed in this our community. You get? So career goals are about how you will advance and position yourself professionally this year. So the key principle is your career won't grow by accident. It will not. It won't grow by accident. You need to be intentional about visibility, relationships, and opportunity. The reality is you can be great at your job and still get passed over for promotions or opportunities if you are not strategic about your career. It's the truth. You can be doing everything and they will not see you. It's somebody that is going to go and take CSPO, PSM, this one, that the person said they have not even launched one product, though, but because they have all those names, all those titles, you see that they will say, oh, they are going to be the team lead now. But the person has not even done anything. So the truth is that, see, you can be great at your job. Oh, you can launch 10 products this year and you will still get passed for promotions or opportunity if you are not strategic about your career this year. So what are some of the career goals for us this year? Getting promoted or leveling up. If you've been promoted recently and probably it takes like every 2 years, you can start leveling up before the 2 years or the second year or the third year that they are going to do the promotion review or something. You should build your network. Tell me, build your network this year. I'm actually speaking to myself because I like just staying indoor. I don't know, but this year we are building our network. This year we are increasing our visibility this year. Say it after. I'm also increasing my visibility this year. I will, by the grace of God, I'm going to increase my visibility this year. I'm going to develop my personal brand. Yeah, I'm going to develop my personal brand this year. Actually, these are for me, but I feel like just telling you. And I'm also going to position myself for the next role. I'm not going to be stagnant in my career. Last year, the reason why I was not, and funny enough, I think I got like a certification, a professional certification last year, April. I think that was CSM. Yes, certified Scrum Master. I got a certified Scrum Master last year, and I was doing my master. So I really had to focus on school, so that school will not suffer and every other thing will suffer. So I had to like concentrate on school. But since masters is done, I have the opportunity. Even if I say I want to go and do probably another degree or something, but this year it is about positioning for my next role, for whatever I feel like I'm ripe for, right? So, and how to choose your career goals. What are the ways for you to choose your career goals? So we have three. Consider, where do I want to be in 1 to 2 years? I know that they say five. I feel like five is too much. At the end of this year, where do you think you want to be? Where are you going to be at the end of this year, right? What relationship would unlock opportunities? Do you need to go on LinkedIn? Do you need to be very, very active on Twitter? On what are those places? Those are the things that you need to do, right? And how can I increase my visibility? I have this thing. How are people going to detect or discover me, rather? How are people going to find me out, right? So those are the things. What will make me promotable? What will make you Okay, what will make me promotable? Now, what are some common PM career goals? Get promoted to next level, expand internal network with senior leaders, build external presence, writing, speaking, and LinkedIn. This year, I'm actually open to speaking. Speaking, what do they call it now? I'm open to speaking something something. If you want me to come and talk, I can talk. This year, I'm open to talking. I shall be speaking this. So right, and I'm also going to be writing. I'm going back to Substack. I'm going to be dropping like articles, not just product management, but I feel like I've locked that part. And when you lock things for too long, at a point they will burst open by themselves, right? So this year I'm going to be doing a lot of writing, and I'm open to speaking events or invitation or whatever we want to call them this year. I am open. If your organization is doing anything product related, please send me a message. How do you send me a message? My email is there. Just send me a message, right? So we are going to be doing that this year. Mentor junior managers. I feel so bad saying this. Not like bad, but I hope that at the end, probably towards the end of the year, I don't want to commit to it. I've gotten like probably like 5 requests on Slack for me to take in mentees, but it's just the beginning of the year, and I don't know how the year is going to go, so I don't want to commit to that. But I want to say that, let me just say it out so that I know that I have something I've said out, and I need to like probably commit to it. But towards the end of this year, I even if it's just one person, I think I should be able to do that, right? So mentor junior product managers, get involved in hiring and training, work on higher impact projects, switch to a different product area or company. If you've been doing this one, there are other things that you can do as a product manager. It's not only health, it's not only fintech, it's not only logistics, e-commerce. It's not There are so many things that you can do as a product manager. So please explore this year. So for me, what are going to be like my career goals this year? I feel like I should not say it, but since I've said those ones, why would I say it? So yes, what I'm going to do is position myself for more PM opportunities, like bigger PM opportunities this year. So what I'm going to do, I have like specific, I have why, I have how I will achieve them, and some of those things, right? So I have like all of those lists for me and how I'm going to measure them. My timeline is like Q2, Q3, right? I'm thinking Q2, Q3, because Q1 I really want to focus on this particular thing I'm working on. But Q2, Q3, I'm trusting God that all things will align according to his purpose for my life this year. So that is what we are doing now. The second one is build relationships with 5 senior PMs outside my company. I'm going to go back to LinkedIn too. So I'm going to try as much as possible to build relationships with senior product managers outside my company this year. Again, I have my specific, I have my whys, I have how I will achieve them, I have how I'll measure this, and I also have my timeline. Now, my third goal is establish my voice in the product manager community. This one I wrote it down just because I feel like, okay, maybe it is time, but it's still not decided, right? Because I don't know if it is me not just wanting to put myself out there, but at least I wrote it down and I feel like this is something I might do this year. So establish my voice in the PM community this year. So I have like my specific, I have my whys, I have how I will achieve it, I have how I'll measure it, and I also have my timeline. So the timeline is to be consistent throughout the year. And I feel like my YouTube channel really, I've built consistency with this YouTube channel, and I feel like I can do it with other things, right? But I don't want to pile up too many activities. Like I said, I don't want to be doing everything this year. So yes, so that is a bit sketchy. I'm not so sure about it, not 100%, but at least let's see. So what makes these good career goals? Directly advance my career trajectory, mix of internal positioning, promotion, and external building, network and brand, actionable steps for each of them, realistic given my timeline or my schedule, and it creates compound benefits over time. It creates compound benefits, and it's also a note on career goals for me and looking beyond my current company. To be honest, it makes me to see that, okay, you know what, you are deserving of everything. So yes, those are the things. So now your turn. Also ask yourself, what's my next career step and what will make me ready for it? How do I need to build relationship? Who do I need to build relationship with? How can I increase my visibility and impact? You should write them down. So bringing it all together, right? Your 3 by 3 goals this year. Now, what you should have is 3 skill goals, 3 impact goals, and 3 career goals. What you will learn, that is your goals. Skill rather. Your impact is what you will achieve, and your career goals is how you will achieve them. So total 9 goals for 2026. And even if it is just one, I am fine with it. I just want you to grow this year. I am fine. It doesn't have to be three. You can do one. I don't mind. I want you to just go from zero to one this year. It is progress. Do you get it? Right? So that might sound like a lot, but here is why it works. It is balanced. You are not just learning skills or just executing impact or just networking. That is career, right? You are doing all three in a manageable way. So it is focused. 9 specific goals is better than be a better PM at everything. You know exactly what you are working toward. It is trackable. Each goal has clear success criteria. You know if you are making progress. So those are the things that we are looking at this year. So how do you now make this goal stick, right? Write them down somewhere. I'm going to just rush through this. Write them down somewhere. It could be Notion, Google Docs, or a physical notebook. I actually prefer a physical notebook. Review them weekly. If you have like PM product managers friend, you can also review with them too. Don't let them get buried and forgotten. You know, all of us, we're always setting, what do they call this, New Year resolution? By the second or fifth week of January, is there fifth week, whichever one, you people are forgotten. You are no longer determined. I was determined. You are no longer there, right? So those are the things. Break them into quarterly milestones. The first one is to write them down. The second one, break them into quarterly milestones. So what is going to happen in Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4? The next one, the third one, is schedule time for them. Make time for them. If you don't mind, they will not happen on their own. It's you that will do it. Is you, is your life we are talking about here, right? The fourth one is track your progress. The fifth one is build accountability. I also have accountability group, right? Build accountability. The sixth one is be flexible but committed. Be flexible but committed. Life happens, project changes, but you have to be flexible, celebrate and committed. Right, let me finish that. Celebrate progress this year. Anything that you say, now me do this thing, you must celebrate it. You must celebrate whatever, however minute. You must celebrate your progress this year. And I think that is it. So what are some of the mistakes that you should avoid? Setting too many goals, don't do that this year. Making goals too vague, rather, don't do that this year. Only setting skill goals. Don't do that though. It's not only skill. I said there is skill, there is impact and career. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? So you set those three too. You can just make them one, but don't focus on skill alone. We have to focus on everything. All those three, we have to focus on it, right? So those are the things. Mistake number 5, setting goals and forgetting them. January excitement, yes, you will do that. Before you know it, December is here again. You get. So don't set goals and forget them this year. Not connecting goals to your actual work, another mistake that you should avoid this year. And being too rigid with your goals. Don't be too rigid, be flexible. Even you say when you're tired, you sleep. So don't be rigid with your goals. Go and adjust them if you feel like, oh, this is too much. Because you see somebody else, you see how they do it. You now, no. Do it according to your capacity. According to the capacity that you have, that is what you want to do this year. So how are we going to do it this year? It is up to you. I'm also looking at all of those things. I'm like, I just want to sleep, but we can't sleep this year. We cannot sleep on the bicycle this year. We have to secure the bag this year. So, all right, we have covered a lot, and you now have like a practical framework for setting your product manager goals that will actually move your career forward. So, here's my challenge to you: take the next today, this week, whenever, and write down your 3x3 goals, or however you want, 3 skill goals, 3 impact goals, and 3 career goals. Right? So, make them specific, make them measurable, make them meaningful to your journey. Then, and this is important, share at least one goal in the comments below. If you want to, you can share one goal with me this year. Why? Because when you declare something publicly, like I said earlier, when you declare something publicly, you are more likely to follow through. Plus, I want to hear what you are working toward. Now, I will share my full 9 goals in the comments. I mean, do I even still need to do that? You people already know it. So maybe I will do it, but I feel like maybe I will do it, right? But throughout 2026, right, what we are going to do is I'm checking in on my own goal and sharing progress. I'm going to be doing this, like, oh, this thing that I said I'm going to achieve. If there is a skill, if there is a training, in fact, this week already, I'm already doing skill goals. I have like 3 days training already. You see, I'm starting on a good note. Yes, so I already have like 3 trainings. I mean, one training and it's going to like go on for like 3 days this week. So you see, I'm leading by example. They will not say that me and you people we are not learning together. And I would love to also hear about yours, maybe in Q2 or Q3. So I'll do like a follow up video later in the year where we reflect on how it's going. If I've abandoned it, we will know. So remember, goal setting is not about being perfect, it's about being intentional, it's about choosing where to focus your limited time and energy so you can grow in the directions that matter most to you. And you know what? You don't have to do everything. Like I said this year, I'm going to enjoy the life of my head. Oh, we see all those three by three that I listed. I'm still going to enjoy the life of my head this year, right? So you just have to do the right thing consistently over time. So here's to 2026. I feel like I have like a glass of something so that we can cheers. But it's good. Yes to 2026. Yes to intentional growth, and yes to becoming the product manager you want to be. If this was helpful, we are back. We are back. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Drop your goals in the comment section. I will read everyone, and I might even reply with some thoughts, right? So I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, drop a comment, do everything you want to do to move this kingdom to the next level. I shall see you in the next video, and now go set those goals.